Hello everyone, myself Aurangzeb Shaikh. Today we will discuss about the working of four-stroke petrol engine. It was discovered by German engineer Nicholas Otto. On the basis of his name, this engine is also known as Otto four-stroke cycle. Here the ignition of petrol and air is carried out by spark plug. As a result, this engine is also known as spark ignition four-stroke engine. Let us understand the meaning of stroke. Here is the line diagram of four-stroke petrol engine. We can see that here it is written TDC and BTC. TDC means top dead center, BDC means bottom dead center. Top dead center indicate the topmost position of the piston is called top dead center, bottommost position of the piston is called bottom dead center. The linear distance traveled by the piston from top dead center to bottom dead center or from bottom dead center to top dead center is called one stroke. So on the basis of name four-stroke petrol engine, the piston perform four stroke to complete one cycle. The completion of one cycle is done by four piston stroke. The four different strokes are suction stroke, second is compression stroke, third is power stroke, which is also known as expansion stroke, which is also known as working stroke. Last and final, exhaust stroke. Let us discuss first stroke, suction stroke. During this stroke, inlet valve is open, exhaust valve is closed. The pressure inside the cylinder will be atmospheric. The piston moves from top dead center to bottom dead center. As a result, the volume of the cylinder increases. Simultaneously, the pressure will be decreased. From inlet valve, the mix of petrol and air will enter through carburetor. In suction stroke, the crankshaft will rotate half rotation, which is equal to 180 degree. Let us discuss second stroke, which is known as compression stroke. Compression stroke, during this stroke, both the valves are closed. Inlet valve, exhaust valve, both the valves are closed. The piston will move bottom dead center to top dead center. In compression stroke, the mixture of petrol air, which is also known as charge, the pressure and the temperature of this mixture will increase. Near the end of this stroke, the mixer will ignited by the spark plug. Due to ignition, the combustion of petrol and air will take place. As a result, it will release the hot gases it will release the hot gases, which will increase the pressure at constant volume. Because the piston is at top dead center, there is no moment. So it is also known as constant volume cycle because the heat addition is take place at constant volume. Second is power stroke. During this stroke, both the valve is closed. Piston will move from top dead center to bottom dead center. The high pressure and high temperature burnt gases force the piston to perform this stroke. So it is known as power stroke. This stroke is also known as expansion stroke, also known as working stroke. This engine produces mechanical work or power during this stroke. As the piston moves from top dead center to bottom dead center, the pressure inside the cylinder gradually decreases and the volume of the cylinder increases. Near the end of this stroke, the exhaust valve is open to perform the last stroke. As the exhaust valve is open, this will suddenly bring the pressure of the cylinder at atmospheric level. Last and final, which is known as exhaust stroke. In exhaust stroke, the inlet valve is closed, exhaust valve is open, movement of piston is from bottom dead center to top dead center. During this motion, piston pushes the exhaust gases, which is also known as combustion product, out of the cylinder at constant volume, at constant pressure, Again, the inlet valve is open and the new cycle starts. Let us discuss the PV diagram of 4-stroke petrol engine. Here, 1 to 2 line indicate the suction, line of suction. In suction, we have seen that the piston moves from top dead center to bottom dead center, and the cylinder pressure was atmospheric, or we can say that approximately constant. 1 to 2 line indicate as the volume area of the cylinder increases, corresponding volume increases. So we can see that 1 to 2, it indicate the increase in the volume. Second stroke is compression stroke. In compression stroke, the piston moves from bottom dead center to top dead center. Due to this movement, the volume of the cylinder decreases. We can see that 2 to 3 line, it indicates the corresponding volume has been decreased. And in compression, the pressure increased. So we can see that on the PV diagram, the corresponding pressure is decreased. Near the end of the compression stroke, with the help of spark plug, the ignition of petrol and air take place. The piston is at top dead center only. There is no movement of the piston. So the heat addition will take place at constant volume. The 3 to 4 indicate the heat addition process or the combustion of air and petrol at constant volume, which is indicated by 3 to 4 line. 4 to 5 indicate the expansion stroke. Expansion is just opposite of compression. In expansion stroke, which is also known as power stroke, which is also known as working stroke, the movement of piston is from top dead center to bottom dead center. As a result, volume increases. We can see that the corresponding volume, if we plot on PV diagram, it indicates the increase in a volume. But expansion is just opposite of compression. In expansion, pressure is dropped and temperatures drop. We can plot on pressure. We can see that 4 to 5 indicate the pressure drop. At fifth point or near the end of the expansion stroke, the exhaust valve is open, which will suddenly bring the cylinder pressure at a constant cylinder pressure near to the atmospheric pressure, and this is done at constant volume, which is also known as heat rejection process. And here we can see that 5 to 2 indicate the pressure drop at constant volume. A corresponding pressure is 2 to 1. Again, it indicates the exhaust stroke. This stroke is performed at constant pressure, and in exhaust stroke, the piston will move from bottom dead center to top dead center. Hence, the area decreases. It means volume will decrease. 2 to 1 line indicate the exhaust stroke. The corresponding volume decreases. Here is some conclusion point of each stroke. Let us discuss in fast mode. First is suction stroke. Inlet valve open, exhaust valve is closed. Piston will move from top dead center to bottom dead center. Volume increases, pressure decreases. Air plus petrol, which is also known as charge, will enter. 180-degree crank rotation. Compression stroke. In compression stroke, inlet valve and exhaust valve, both the valve are closed. Piston will move from bottom dead center to top dead center. Volume decreases, pressure increases, temperature increases. Power stroke, which is also known as working stroke, which is also known as expansion stroke. Inlet valve, exhaust valve are closed. Piston will move from top dead center to bottom dead center. Volume increases, pressure decreases, temperature decreases. Last and final conclusion of exhaust stroke. Exhaust valve is open, Inlet valve is closed, piston will move from bottom dead center to top dead center, volume decreases. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, click on thumbs up. Thanks. We'll meet in next video.